Hello, here we are with another video from the BTC Rise YouTube channel. Welcome to BTC Rise YouTube channel. What is Bitcoin? In 2008, a pseudonymous programmer named Satoshi Nakamoto published a 9-page document outlining a new decentralized digital currency. They called it Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the world's first successful decentralized cryptocurrency and payment system, launched in 2009 by a mysterious creator known only as Satoshi Nakamoto. The word cryptocurrency refers to a group of digital assets where transactions are secured and verified using cryptography, a scientific practice of encoding and decoding data. Those transactions are often stored on computers distributed all over the world via a distributed ledger technology called blockchain, see below. Bitcoin can be divided into smaller units known as satoshis up to 8 decimal places, and used for payments. But it's also considered a store of value like gold. This is because the price of a single Bitcoin has increased considerably since its inception, from less than a cent to tens of thousands of dollars. When discussed as a market asset, Bitcoin is represented by the ticker symbol BTC. The term decentralized is used often when discussing cryptocurrency, and simply means something that is widely distributed and has no single centralized location or controlling authority. In the case of Bitcoin, and indeed many other cryptocurrencies, the technology and infrastructure that govern the creation, supply, and security of it do not rely on centralized entities, like banks and governments, to manage it. Instead, Bitcoin is designed in such a way that users can exchange value with one another directly through a peer-to-peer network. A type of network where all users have equal power and are connected directly to each other without a central server or intermediary company acting in the middle. This allows data to be shared and stored, or Bitcoin payments to be sent and received seamlessly between parties. The Bitcoin network, capital B, when referring to the network and technology, lowercase b, when referring to the actual currency, Bitcoin, is completely public, meaning anyone in the world with an internet connection and a device that can connect to it can participate without restriction. It's also open source, meaning anyone can view or share the source code Bitcoin was built upon. Perhaps the easiest way to understand Bitcoin is to think of it like the internet for money. The internet is purely digital. No single person owns or controls it. It's borderless, meaning anyone with electricity and a device can connect to it. It runs 24/7, and people who use it can easily share data between one another. Now imagine if there was an internet currency, where everyone who used the internet could help to secure it, issue it, and pay each other directly with it without having to involve a bank. That's what Bitcoin essentially is. An alternative to fiat currency. Nakamoto originally designed Bitcoin as an alternative to traditional money, with the goal for it to eventually become a globally accepted legal tender so people could use it to purchase goods and services. However, Bitcoin's utility for payments has been stymied somewhat by its price volatility. Volatility is a word used to describe how much an asset's price changes over a period of time. In the case of Bitcoin, its price can change dramatically day to day, and even minute to minute, making it a less than ideal payment option. For example, you wouldn't want to pay $3.50 for a cup of coffee and 5 minutes later it's worth $4.30. Conversely, it doesn't work out great for merchants either if Bitcoin's price falls dramatically after the coffee's handed over. In many ways, Bitcoin works in the opposite way as traditional money. It is not controlled or issued by a central bank. It has a fixed supply, which means new Bitcoins cannot be created at will, and its price is not predictable. Understanding these differences is the key to understanding Bitcoin. How does Bitcoin work? It's important to understand there are 3 separate components to Bitcoin. all of which combine together to create a decentralized payment system, the Bitcoin network, the native cryptocurrency of the Bitcoin network. Called Bitcoin, BTC, the Bitcoin blockchain Bitcoin runs on a peer-to-peer network where users, typically individuals or entities who want to exchange Bitcoin with others on the network, do not require the help of intermediaries to execute and validate transactions. Users can choose to connect their computer directly to this network and download its public ledger in which all the historical Bitcoin transactions are recorded. This public ledger uses a technology known as blockchain, also referred to as distributed ledger technology. When the Bitcoin protocol first launched in 2009, each successful miner received 50 Bitcoin, BTC, as a block reward. Fast forward to 2021, block rewards are now 6.25 BTC, a reduction from 12.5 BTC prior to the Bitcoin halving in May 2020. The next halving is expected to take place sometime in 2024 and will see block rewards drop again to 3.125 BTC. This process will continue until eventually there are no more coins left to be mined. Today, there are over 18.7 million BTC in circulation, meaning there are just 2.25 million BTC left to enter circulation. However, taking into consideration the halving principle and other network factors like mining difficulty, it's estimated the last Bitcoin will be mined sometime around the year 2140. What is a Bitcoin wallet? A Bitcoin wallet is a software program that runs on a computer or a dedicated device that provides the functionality required to secure, send and receive Bitcoin. Counterintuitively, the Bitcoin itself is not stored in a wallet. Instead, the wallet secures the cryptographic keys, essentially a very specialized type of password, that proves the ownership of a specific amount of Bitcoin on the Bitcoin network. Anytime a Bitcoin transaction is executed, ownership of the Bitcoin transfers from the sender to the recipient, with the network designating the recipient's keys as the new password for accessing the Bitcoin. Bitcoin uses a system called public key cryptography, PKC, to preserve the integrity of its blockchain. Originally used to encrypt and decrypt messages, PKC is now commonly used on blockchains to secure transactions. This system allows only individuals with the right set of keys to access specific coins. There are two types of keys required to own and execute Bitcoin transactions: a private key and a public key. Both keys are strings of randomly generated alphanumeric characters used to encrypt and decrypt transactions. On the Bitcoin network, PKC implements one-way mathematical functions that are easy to solve in one way and almost impossible to reverse. The blockchain uses the one-way mathematical algorithm to create a public key from the private key. With this, it is practically impossible to regenerate the private key from the public key, meaning you'd better not lose your keys or forget your password to access them. Also, you will receive a public address, which is simply the hashed or shorter form of your public key. This address functions similarly to a house address and is shared to receive Bitcoin. On the other hand, the private key must be kept hidden from prying eyes. Just as your debit card's PIN is meant for your eyes alone. To execute transactions, you are required to use your private key and public key to encrypt and sign your Bitcoin transactions. Also, you have to include the public address of the recipient. With this, only the recipient with the right private key can unlock or claim the transferred Bitcoin. Thank you for watching this video BTC Rise YouTube channel. Hello, here we are with another video from the BTC Rise YouTube channel. Welcome to BTC Rise YouTube channel. What is Binance, BNB, coin and how to buy it? The Binance, BNB Coin is the Binance Exchange Platform cryptocurrency. The coin has attracted interest lately as Binance is now the largest cryptocurrencies exchange in the world. Learn all you need to know about Binance BNB Coin. Before we start, digital cryptocurrency is a form of money that is accepted internationally, does not depend on governments and central banks to cross borders. Hence, these currencies are decentralized. Currently, more people adopt this new form of money as its value is preserved, and can be an alternative to gold and to the most traditional way of fiat currencies. If you are new to cryptocurrency, it is worth mentioning that the revolution has come a long way. While we think that the crypto trade is at its peak, we are probably mistaken, since the crypto market is ever blooming with new and innovative digital coins and tokens. What is Binance BNB? Binance comes from the words binary and finance. It has two meanings. It is one of the world's leading cryptocurrency exchanges. The BNB coin is a cryptocurrency which can be used as an intermediary when exchanging money from one crypto coin to another. In 2017, Changpeng Zhao founded a Chinese company called Beiji Technology. Beiji is the holding company which runs Binance Exchange. It is currently headquartered in Hong Kong. Zhao, together with the Binance team, has worked to boost the growth of the platform into one of the most successful exchanges in the world. The Binance BNB initial coin offering, ECO, to fund the creation of the exchange platform, Zhao and his team developed a token and raised funds through an initial coin offering. The ECO lasted for about a month, raising some $15 million. This was enough for paying startup expenses like hiring new developers, marketing, and bolstering the security of the exchange servers. The BNB token can be used for paying the transaction fees incurred while exchanging the digital coins. For instance, if you want to convert your Litecoins to Bitcoin, you would need to pay some transaction fee by receiving a slightly less amount of BTC than expected. The Binance token was innovative. Users who bought the token and used it as a means of paying the transaction fees were rewarded with a 50% discount. Most users would take advantage of the tokens to buy more Bitcoin or other major altcoins, and got some great returns. The excellent management of the exchange platform helped bring in millions of users. The coin exchange space was competitive, but Binance has risen to be among the top 3 on the market. Most of the days, it is the largest exchange worldwide by volume traded. How to buy the Binance BNB coin? There are 2 scenarios that we should consider if you want to buy Binance BNB tokens. How to buy BNB tokens in the case you already own another cryptocurrency. The process to follow if you do not previously own any crypto coins. I own Bitcoin, Ethereum or other altcoins. How do I buy BNB? Your procedure would be simple. Just exchange your coins for an equivalent value of BNB. Here is the procedure. Let's assume you have Cardano, ADA, or Ripple, XRP. Step 1. Create an account on Binance. To create an account, go to the registration page here. You need your email address to an email client that you can access. A strong password. You fill in the registration form and solve an easy puzzle to verify that you are human, and voila! You are good to go. An email confirmation will be sent to you. Once you click it, you can move on to the next step. It is important to read the verification email carefully, since it gives you basic security tips, like not giving your password to anybody. Thank you for watching this video BTC Rise YouTube channel. Hello, here we we are with another video from the BTC Rise YouTube channel. Welcome to BTC Rise YouTube channel.
What is Dogecoin? Price, news and what you need to know. Dogecoin started as a joke but is now a serious digital currency if you're of a certain age, Red, Gen Y or Z. You're familiar with the slang term, Doge, which is a misspelling and mispronunciation, DOHJ, of dog. The dog in question, a cute little Shiba Inu, was an internet meme sensation in 2013 that has never really gone away. Doge says all sorts of funny things that he's thinking, using broken English and poor spelling. Because Dogecoin is cheap relative to other cryptos, it can be an ideal way for crypto-curious investors to dip their toes in the water. Watching the price of Dogecoin fluctuate can be a good lesson for kids or noobs in how crypto markets work and prepare them for some real investing. Think of Dogecoin as the gateway cryptocurrency. Here's everything you need to know about Dogecoin and how it works. Could be applied to other more established cryptocurrencies including Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Litecoin. Cryptocurrencies started gaining popularity as alternatives to traditional currency in the early 2010s. They allow money to be transferred from one person to another without using a bank. And many people believe they make for a safer and more democratic financial system. Bitcoin was launched in 2009, and today there are thousands of other altcoins out there. What is the latest news about Dogecoin? Elon Musk just keeps tweeting positively about Dogecoin, and now Mark Cuban has joined him in supporting Doge on social media. Even Gene Simmons and Snoop Dogg have gotten in on it. In fact, as of March 4th, the Dallas Mavericks are accepting Dogecoin as payment. This is through a partnership with BitPay. And on March 6th, Dogecoin will be back on a NASCAR car, this time the number 99 car driven by Stephen Parsons. On March 1st, the cryptocurrency ATM provider CoinFlip added Dogecoin to its portfolio of available coins on its 1,800 ATMs across the US. What is the price of Dogecoin? For years, the price of a Dogecoin remained at a fraction of a penny. It finally crossed the penny threshold in January 2021, soared to a high of nearly 9 cents on February 7th, and was trading at 5 cents as of March 1st. What sparked the 2021 surge? Much of the credit goes to pro-Dogecoin tweets from Elon Musk, who has called Dogecoin the people's crypto. Other celebs, including Snoop Dogg, Gene Simmons, and Mark Cuban, have showed their support of Dogecoin on Twitter as well. Dogecoin was also talked up by Reddit users as part of the stock price pumping campaign that included GameStop and other heavily shorted companies. For price comparison, on March 1st, Bitcoin was trading at about $49,000, Ethereum at about $1,500, and Litecoin at about $175. So, with Dogecoin we're not talking big money, but 9x growth is 9x growth, and professional investors and the media have taken notice. How do I buy Dogecoin? It's fairly easy to buy Dogecoin. These are the steps to take. Get a Dogecoin wallet for your desktop computer or mobile phone, e.g., Exodus. Coinbase Wallet. Locate your Dogecoin address. Find a Doge exchange, e.g., Binance.us, Kraken. Note: Binance.us is only available in 40 out of 50 states. And Kraken is available in all states except New York and Washington. Buy Dogecoin. Withdraw your Dogecoin. How can I invest in Dogecoin? If you live in New York or Washington state and can't buy Dogecoin on a crypto exchange, or you just want to invest in Dogecoin the quickest and simplest way possible, you can buy Doge on Robinhood, which is one of the few platforms that offer Dogecoin trading in the US. Note: the product you're buying on Robinhood is not an actual coin that you can put in a wallet or withdraw. It's more like an interest in Dogecoin that acts like a stock. How do you mine Dogecoin? Advertisement: like every cryptocurrency, Dogecoin has its own ledger, or blockchain, on which all transactions are recorded. New coins are released as a reward to anyone who checks the block of transactions and adds them to the chain. But it's not that easy. You need a lot of computing power with specific hardware and software in order to win coins. Is Dogecoin safe to invest in? As noted above, Dogecoin has a small but loyal following that sets it apart from most other cryptocurrencies. The dog mascot sets the fun and friendly tone. The Dogecoin community, mostly on Reddit, has banded together to help their own, donating Dogecoin to people who lost theirs in a hack in 2013, for good, raising money to build a well in Kenya in 2014. And for fun, raising enough money to sponsor the 2014 Jamaican bobsled team and Indian Olympic luger Shiva Keshavan, as well as a NASCAR car, number 98, driven by Josh Wise.
Thank you for watching this video BTC Rise YouTube channel. Hello, here we are with another video from the BTC Rise YouTube channel. Welcome to BTC Rise YouTube channel.
What is EOS? How does it work? EOS is a smart contract platform much like Ethereum. EOS, however, promises the ability to perform millions of transactions per second, without any fees. How could this be possible, given the scalability of other major blockchains? In this guide, we dive into what EOS is doing differently to achieve this, and what those choices mean for the network. What does EOS blockchain bring to the table? Let's check out some of the features of EOS. Number 1, scalability. The biggest problem that the blockchain-based space is facing is scalability issue. Visa manages 1667 transactions per second while PayPal manages 193 transactions per second. Compared to that, Bitcoin manages just 3 to 4 transactions per second while Ethereum fares slightly better at 20 transactions per second. The reason why blockchain-based applications can't compute that many transactions per second are because each and every node of the network must come to a consensus for anything to go through. EOS are claiming that because they use DPoS, aka the Distributed Proof of Stake consensus mechanism, they can easily compute millions of transactions per second. We will explore DPoS in a bit. Number 2, flexibility. Ethereum's entire system came to a standstill because of the DAO attack. Everything stopped and the community got split because of the hard fork. Because EOS uses DPoS, this is unlikely to happen again in their ecosystem. If a DAPP is faulty, the elected block producers can freeze it until the system is taken care of. This is simply an extension of the DPoS system. Not every node has to take care of chain maintenance. Number 3, usability. EOS allows well-defined levels of permission by incorporating features like Web Toolkit for interface development, self-describing interfaces, self-describing database schemas, and a declarative permission scheme. Number 4, governance. In EOS, the governance is maintained by establishing jurisdiction and choice of law along with other mutually accepted rules. This is usually done via the legally binding constitution. Every single transaction in EOS must include the hash of the constitution to the signature. This, in essence, binds the users to the Constitution. Constitution and protocol can be amended by the following process. The change is proposed by the block producer, who obtains a 17/21 approval rate. The 17/21 approval must be maintained for 30 straight days. All users are required to sign off the transaction using the hash of the new constitution. Block producers adopt changes to the source code to reflect the change in the constitution and propose it to the blockchain using the hash of a git commit. Block producers again need to maintain 17/21 approval for 30 consecutive days. After that, full nodes are given one whole week to adapt to the new changes. Any node that doesn't follow the new protocol is automatically shut down. So what happens if something like the DAO happens and the EOS system is forced to look for a quick change and solution to the protocol? In emergencies like that, the block producers have the power to speed up the amending process. Number 5. Parallel processing. In parallel processing, program instructions are divided among multiple processes. By doing this, the running time of that program decreases greatly. EOS provides parallel processing of smart contracts through horizontal scalability, asynchronous communication, and interoperability.
Thank you for watching this video BTC Rise YouTube channel. Hello, here we are with another video from the BTC Rise YouTube channel. Welcome to BTC Rise YouTube channel.
What is Ethereum? Ethereum is a digital platform which allows people to build a range of decentralized applications. These applications can include security programs, voting systems, and methods of payment. Like Bitcoin, Ethereum operates outside the mandate of central authorities such as banks and governments. The idea behind Ethereum was created by Vitalik Buterin. He launched the first version of the platform in 2015, with the help of several co-founders. Since then it has grown rapidly in popularity and has helped prompt an increase of new rivals to Bitcoin. How does Ethereum work? Ethereum works as an open software platform functioning on blockchain technology. This blockchain is hosted on many computers around the world, making it decentralized. Each computer has a copy of the blockchain, and there has to be widespread agreement before any changes can be implemented to the network. The Ethereum blockchain is similar to Bitcoin's in that it is a record of the transaction history. However, the Ethereum network also allows developers to build and deploy decentralized applications, dApps. These are also stored on the blockchain along with records of transactions. What are dApps? dApps are open-source software that use the blockchain technology. Unlike traditional apps, they don't need a middleman to function. As they are still a relatively new concept, it is difficult to pinpoint an exact definition of them. However, noticeable common features include the fact that they are open source, governed by autonomy, and decentralized. Groups of smart contracts are used to create dApps. Smart contracts are scripts of code which can facilitate the exchange of money, shares, content, or anything of value. Smart contracts are formed using the Ethereum Virtual Machine (EVM). Once a smart contract is running on the blockchain, it acts like a self-operating computer program. They run as programmed, without censorship, downtime, or influence from a third party. Is Ethereum a cryptocurrency? Ethereum itself is essentially not a cryptocurrency. The word Ethereum refers to the digital platform. The actual tokens, used for payment on the network, are called Ether. In other words, Ether is the crypto fuel, or cryptocurrency, for the Ethereum network. When it comes to trading, the prices you see will refer to Ether. Nonetheless, you will commonly see the cryptocurrency referred to as Ethereum. What are the differences between Ethereum and Bitcoin? As we have already discussed, Ethereum's blockchain technology is similar to Bitcoin's. However, there is an important distinction in their purpose and capability. Bitcoin only uses one specific application of blockchain technology. Ultimately, it's an electronic cash system that enables online Bitcoin payments. The Ethereum blockchain does track ownership of digital currency, but also focuses on running the programming code of a range of decentralized applications. Other key differences include: Ethereum allows developers to raise funds for their own applications. They can set up a contract and seek pledges from the wider community. There is a finite number of Bitcoins available, estimated to be 21 million. With Ethereum, issuance of Ether is capped at 18 million per year, which equals 25% of the initial supply. So, while the absolute issuance is fixed, relative inflation decreases every year. Instead of mining for Bitcoin, miners of the Ethereum blockchain work to earn Ether. They cost their transactions in different ways. With Ethereum, it is referred to as gas. Costs of transactions depend on bandwidth usage, storage requirements, and complexity. With Bitcoin, transactions compete equally with each other and are limited by block size. How can I spread bet or trade CFDs on Ethereum? When you buy Ethereum tokens, Ether, on an exchange, the price will usually be quoted in fiat currency, such as USD, EUR, GBP. In other words, you sell an amount of currency to buy Ether. If the price of Ether rises, you will be able to sell for a profit, and if the price falls and you decide to sell, you would make a loss. You will also need access to an exchange or a wallet in order to hold the Ether you have bought. With CMC markets, you can trade Ether via a spread bet or CFD account. This allows you to speculate on its price movements without having to own the actual cryptocurrency. You aren't taking ownership of Ether. Instead, you're opening a position which will increase or decrease in value depending on Ether's price movements against a fiat currency.
Thank you for watching this video BTC Rise YouTube channel. Hello, here we are with another video from the BTC Rise YouTube channel. Welcome to BTC Rise YouTube channel.
What is Litecoin? Litecoin was designed to be used for cheaper transactions, and to be more efficient for everyday use. In comparison, Bitcoin was being used more as a store of value for long-term purposes. The coin limit market cap is much higher on Litecoin than Bitcoin, and the mining process far quicker. This means transactions are faster and cheaper, although generally smaller in size. Like Bitcoin, Litecoin is a form of digital money. Utilizing blockchain technology, Litecoin can be used to transfer funds directly between individuals or businesses. This ensures that a public ledger of all transactions is recorded, and allows the currency to operate a decentralized payment system free from government control or censorship. How does Litecoin work? Litecoin involves the creation and transfer of digital coins via an open-source, cryptographic protocol. It uses blockchain technology to record a decentralized, public ledger of all transactions. What is the blockchain? The blockchain is a shared digital ledger which holds a record of all Litecoin transactions. Recent cryptocurrency transactions are grouped together into blocks by miners. The blocks are then cryptographically secured before they get linked to the existing blockchain. Similar blockchain technology is used for a number of different cryptocurrencies, including Litecoin and Bitcoin. What is mining? Mining is the process of securing each block to the existing blockchain using mining software. Once a block is secured, new units of cryptocurrency get released. Miners can inject these units directly back into the market. What are the differences between Litecoin and Bitcoin? While there are many similarities between Bitcoin and Litecoin, some of the subtle differences include transaction speed. While Litecoin requires more sophisticated technology to mine than Bitcoin, blocks are actually generated up to 4 times faster. Litecoin also processes financial transactions a lot quicker, and can also process a higher number of them over the same time period. Number of coins. Both Bitcoin and Litecoin have a finite number of coins in circulation. Bitcoin has 21 million coins available, while Litecoin has 84 million available, 4 times more than Bitcoin. Market cap. Litecoin has a much smaller market cap than Bitcoin, but is still one of the most traded cryptocurrencies. Algorithms. Miners must successfully solve hash functions in order to add new blocks of a cryptocurrency to the blockchain. Litecoin and Bitcoin use different mining algorithms, with Scrypt being the hash function used for Litecoin, and SHA-256 the hash function used for Bitcoin. Scrypt was initially chosen by the Litecoin development team to avoid mining being dominated by ASIC-based miners. This would allow CPU and GPU-based miners to compete. The Scrypt mining algorithm is more memory-intensive, and this was initially less suited to ASIC miners, giving other miners more opportunity. However, Scrypt-capable ASIC-based miners have developed over time. This means CPU and GPU-based miners no longer have valid mining tools due to the inferior computational powers. And ASICs are able to generate far more hashes per second. How to trade Litecoin. When you buy Litecoin on an exchange, the price of one Litecoin is usually quoted against the US dollar, USD. In other words, you are selling USD in order to buy Litecoin. If the price of Litecoin rises, you will be able to sell for a profit, because it is now worth more USD than when you bought it. If the price falls and you decide to sell, then you would make a loss. With CMC markets, you trade Litecoin via a spread bet or contract for difference (CFD) account. This allows you to speculate on its price movements without owning the actual cryptocurrency. You aren't taking ownership of Litecoin. Instead, you're opening a position which will increase or decrease in value depending on Litecoin's price movement against the dollar. Spread betting and CFDs are leveraged products. This means you only need to deposit a percentage of the full value of a trade in order to open a position. You won't have to tie up all your capital in one go by buying Litecoin outright, but can instead use an initial deposit to get exposure to larger amounts. While leverage trading allows you to magnify your returns, losses will also be magnified as they are based on the full value of the position.
Thank you for watching this video BTC Rise YouTube channel. Hello, here we are with another video from the BTC Rise YouTube channel. Welcome to BTC Rise YouTube channel.
What is Polkadot? A brief introduction. Polkadot is a next-generation blockchain protocol connecting multiple specialized blockchains into one unified network. Designed as part of a broad vision for a web that returns control to individuals over internet monopolies. Polkadot builds on the revolutionary promise of previous blockchain networks while offering several fundamental advantages. What are those advantages? Polkadot enables blockchain networks to scale. Blockchains in isolation can only process a limited amount of traffic. Polkadot is a sharded multi-chain network, meaning it can process many transactions on several chains in parallel. eliminating the bottlenecks that occurred on legacy networks that process transactions one by one. This parallel processing power significantly improves scalability and creates the right conditions for increased adoption and future growth. Sharded chains connected to Polkadot are called parahans because they run on the network in parallel. Specialize. When it comes to blockchain architecture, one size does not fit all. All blockchains make trade-offs to support different features and use cases. For example, one chain might optimize for identity management while another might optimize for file storage. On Polkadot, each blockchain can have a novel design optimized for a specific use case. That means blockchains can offer better services, while also improving efficiency and security by leaving out unnecessary code. By building on the Substrate development framework, teams can develop and customize their blockchain faster and more efficiently than ever before possible. Work together. Networks and applications on Polkadot can share information and functionality like apps on a smartphone, without needing to rely on centralized service providers with questionable data practices. Unlike previous networks that operated largely as standalone environments, Polkadot offers interoperability and cross-chain communication. This opens the door to innovative new services and allows users to transfer information between chains. For example, a chain providing financial services can communicate with another that provides access to real-world data, known as an oracle chain, such as stock market price feeds for tokenized equities trading. Self-govern. Communities on Polkadot govern their network as they see fit, and hold a transparent stake in the future of Polkadot's network governance as a whole. Teams can customize and optimize their blockchain's governance to their needs, experiment with new ideas, or swap in pre-built modules for faster deployment. Blockchain governance models can even be perfected and upgraded as needs and conditions change over time. Upgrade easily. Like all software, blockchains need upgrades to stay relevant and improve over time. However, upgrading conventional chains requires what are called hard forks, which create two separate transaction histories that can splinter a community in two and often take months of work. Polkadot enables forkless upgrades, allowing blockchains to evolve and adapt easily as better technology becomes available. When taken together, these core features open a world of possibility for new services that put people back in control of their own digital lives. Several teams are already building impactful solutions for Polkadot for a range of applications, including finance, gaming, digital identity, IoT, supply chain management, social networking and cloud technologies. Web3 Foundation, the organization responsible for stewarding the development of Polkadot, supports many of these teams with grants, funding projects at all levels of the Web3 technology stack, from low-level infrastructure to ecosystem components such as wallets, parahans, bridges and tooling. Day by day, the Polkadot ecosystem is growing larger and more robust as teams realize the benefits and efficiency of deploying their project to Polkadot. Polkadot's unique design gives projects more possibilities for innovation and flexible iteration than was ever possible in previous networks. By bringing multiple specialized chains together into one scalable network, Polkadot enables blockchain technology to reach its full potential for real-world use cases, giving rise to new markets and paving the way for future decentralized economies.
Thank you for watching this video BTC Rise YouTube channel. Hello, here we are with another video from the BTC Rise YouTube channel. Welcome to BTC Rise YouTube channel.
What is ReefDeFi? Reef. What is Reef DeFi token? What is Reef token? When a new industry moves fast, it is to some degree expected to be fragmented. This means that if you want to do a certain thing which has to cover multiple aspects, you have to connect the dots yourself. Just like in banking and finance. If you would like to open multiple bank accounts in different currencies and different countries and send money between those accounts, it requires many steps, and there are many institutions in the middle, including payment protocols, SEPA, account types, US checking, EUIBAN, and currency exchange providers. Now, add buying financial securities and the journey becomes even more complex. That is why it has been hard and has taken decades to onboard retail investors in the stock market. The only way those guys participated was through middleman institutions who were taking huge commissions on both the management and the performance. Now, we have unicorns like Revolut and TransferWise connecting all those aspects together in a simple UI, problem solved. We see this happening in the DeFi landscape as well. The landscape has a high entry level for investors. They are confused when it comes to managing multiple wallets, transferring back and forth with fear of losing their money if they make a mistake. Using 5 different UIs from different providers to do 4 things, etc. Then add the different instruments that they can get exposed to and how complex the finance behind it is. And you get a big confusion which leads to resistance to participating in the landscape. Reef's plan is to change this. Validation for the demand for Reef. When was there validation for the idea behind Reef? Others did not see how users could leverage the new technology which finally enables interoperability and freedom to connect things that are still impossible. We did. The Reef team has a long experience of working together. There is a lot of energy invested in the relationships in this team. We have been working in the blockchain and finance landscape together and have already worked on some of the components that Reef has. On the blockchain and finance side, the team has been building trading algorithms, long, short, arbitrage, market making, analytics tools used by crypto funds, as well as software for blockchains like NXT, Ethereum, Steem, BitShares. A reef is a shoal of rock, sand, coral or similar material, lying beneath the surface of water. At the coral reef, you can see the whole sea life in a single site. Reef's vision is to be the go-to place when it comes to DeFi. The nature of the idea involves partnering with different projects in the ecosystem. Through this, we will have access to the whole crypto community in bringing about a larger vision of simplicity for the end user. Reef to foster mainstream adoption as developers, we get consumed into the tech, not thinking about how an everyday user would interact with it. Then, as a developer community, we build on top of each other's tech. You come back a few years later, and you find a pile of technological complexity and new terms assigned to complex concepts, used internally between the developers to reference different points in the system. If we had some visionary like Steve Jobs who always started from the user's perspective, it could have been a whole different story now. For some reason, we, as developers, expect that the users will adapt to the new way of interacting with tech, but this just does not happen. That is why this landscape has been struggling with its user base. No matter how hard we try to present the value proposition, the real users are just incapable of consuming so much complexity. The resistance of using the tech becomes higher and higher, and they are missing out on the development of the new financial era. Reef's goal is to abstract the complex tech powering the landscape and create a space where everyone can safely participate. This will open doors for new innovation and accelerate the maturity and stability of the ecosystem. From non-tech savvy user to experienced blockchain developers, Reef will provide an opportunity for everyone to participate in the DeFi revolution. Uniting all fronts is the only way to show the full value proposition of decentralization and pave the way for the new financial world. Only once we are free from the claws of the current dysfunctional and corrupt financial world, we can build the future that we deserve. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. About Reef. Reef is the first cross-chain DeFi operating system built on Polkadot. With a seamless user interface, Reef offers its users a smart liquidity aggregator and yield engine that enables trading with access to liquidity from both KEXs and DEXs while offering smart lending, borrowing, staking, mining through AI-driven personalized Reef yield engine. Why Reef liquidity problem? Where the centralized exchanges are isolated and prone to hack while the DEXs have no liquidity and difficult to use. The DeFi ecosystem also faces a fragmentation problem, where users have to manage multiple addresses on multiple platforms. To access their assets and data, they have to navigate to these platforms individually. Reef is a smart liquidity aggregator and yield engine that enables trading with access to liquidity from both KEXs and DEXs while offering smart lending, borrowing, staking, mining through AI-driven personalized Reef yield engine. Powered by Polkadot. Reef finance is secured under Polkadot's shared security model, ensuring high resilience and forkless upgradable. A decentralized network governed entirely by Reef token holders via DAO to achieve a transparent future. A future based on more truth and less trust.
Thank you for watching this video BTC Rise YouTube channel. Hello, here we are with another video from the BTC Rise YouTube channel. Welcome to BTC Rise YouTube channel.
What is Ripple? Everything you need to know. The first thing to know is that Ripple is both a platform and a currency. The Ripple platform is an open source protocol which is designed to allow fast and cheap transactions. Unlike Bitcoin, that was never intended to be a simple payment machine, Ripple is definitely going to rule all the international transactions worldwide. Pretty ambitious, but who knows? Maybe currency exchanges will disappear in a few years like Blockbuster stores did. The platform has its own currency, XRP, but also allows everybody to use the platform to create their own via RippleNet. What is RippleNet? RippleNet is a network of institutional payment providers such as banks and money services businesses that use solutions developed by Ripple to provide a frictionless experience to send money globally. Let's give an example. Firstly, Mr. Jones lives in New York and has a chocolate box he doesn't need. He is very interested to watch a baseball game, but doesn't have a ticket. Secondly, Ms. Smith lives in Los Angeles and has a rare stamp she would like to give away for a chocolate box. Lastly, we have Mr. Brown who lives in Alaska and is looking very much for a rare stamp, and he a ticket for a baseball game in New York. In our current system, these people would probably never find each other and remain with the not valuable valuables. But in Ripple world they could say, hey, I have chocolate, I want baseball, and the system will look for a shortest and cheapest combination to make it happen. Changing a chocolate box for a rare stamp via Ripple. Moreover, the platform allows to make payments in any currency including Bitcoin and have a minimal internal transaction commission of $0.00001. Yes, that's the right amount of zeros. The only reason it's not free is to prevent DDoS attacks. What is XRP? XRP is a token used for representing the transfer of value across the Ripple network. The main purpose of XRP is to be a mediator for other, both cryptocurrencies and fiat, exchanges. The best way to describe XRP is a joker. Not the creepy Batman enemy, but the card that can be any other card. If you want to exchange dollars to euro, it can be dollar with dollars and euro with euros to minimize the commission. As highlighted above, the transaction cost on Ripple is $0.00001. Joker with Bitcoin. An interesting fact, after the transaction the amount of $0.00001 disappears from the platform and can't be replenished. So, with every transaction the world becomes $0.00001 poorer. It is designed that way to prevent spammers attacks. Who created Ripple? XRP. The protocol as a working prototype was created a way back in 2004. But the real history starts in 2013, when Jed McCaleb, the creator of the eDonkey network, invited a bunch of world rank investors to invest in Ripple Labs. What is the Ripple Protocol Consensus Algorithm, RPCA? Unlike Bitcoin or Ethereum, Ripple doesn't have a blockchain. A cryptocurrency without a blockchain may sound pretty strange. If it doesn't have a blockchain, how does it verify transactions and makes sure everything is okay? For that purpose, Ripple has its own patented technology, the Ripple Protocol Consensus Algorithm, RPCA. The word consensus in the name means that if every node is in agreement with all the rest, there is no issue. Imagine, there is an ancient arena with 100 wise old men and a city needs agreement from all of them to make a decision. If everybody agree, you can start a war, end a war, rise taxes, proclaim Olympic Games and all other sorts of interesting stuff. But if one of them doesn't, nothing will happen until we will figure out what's his problem. An ancient arena with Ripple. What is Ripple? Used for low commission currency exchange. There are many currencies that can't be directly converted to each other. So, banks need to use the US dollar as a mediator. So, there is a double commission, converting currency A to USD and USD to currency B. Ripple is a mediator too, but much cheaper than USD. Fast international transactions. Average transaction time is 4 seconds. Compare it to hour or more for Bitcoin and a few days for regular banking systems. Payment ecosystem. User can basically issue his own currency for fast and cheap transaction. For example, one can create a currency to buy and see vintage vinyls or action figures between the collectors. People using Ripple wallets. What are Ripple's benefits? Ripple is originally designed as a day-to-day payment system, so it is much more power-safe than Bitcoin. As the results, the transactions are much quicker and cheaper. Ripple has started as an official organization, as its main focus is to be used by banks. So it is not a subject of multiple regulation checks as many other cryptocurrencies. Ripple has the ability to be exchanged to any currency or valuable, like gold, with a unified minimal commission.
Thank you for watching this video BTC Rise YouTube channel. Hello, here we are with another video from the BTC Rise YouTube channel. Welcome to BTC Rise YouTube channel.
Stellar Blockchain Development. Stellar Blockchain Development Solutions. Within the Stellar Blockchain network, anchors or nodes like in a blockchain are responsible for facilitating funds transfer. Anchors also provide stablecoins, fiat-backed tokens that the users can utilize. There are several anchor businesses within this landscape. Some notable anchors include Cowrie, Settle, and Tempo. Three standard functions are requisites for a successful blockchain network: reduced transaction costs, speed, and scalability. For the network to succeed, these are paramount. And the Stellar blockchain network is one that meets them all. Features of the Stellar blockchain. The top factors determining a good blockchain network, decentralization and open source, are met in the Stellar network database. It has a transaction time that is quite unsurpassable. It only takes 3 to 5 seconds to initiate and process a transaction. The XLM token Lumen has an annual inflation rate of 1%. More than 1,000 transactions can be carried out at a time on this platform. Smart contracts and multi-signatures are enabled in the Stellar blockchain. In today's scenario, regular remittance providers, fintech companies, and traditional banks face a lot of friction and deal with the consequences of incurring several costs that come with transferring money through international borders. Launching a remittance payment gateway on the Stellar blockchain will discard all these liabilities and provide a streamlined and seamless transfer method that users will engage with continuously. 10x machine learning productivity with Stellar questionnaire with availability of massive data and computation. Machine learning, ML, and other spheres of artificial intelligence are growing at rapid rate. AI has become the demand of time and the need of the hour. To keep up, almost every company is either starting a new data science, machine learning department or expanding rapidly with multiple projects in pipeline. Now, we have more ML competitions and hackathons than ever recorded in the history. Every day there are new courses focusing entirely on Python libraries and machine learning APIs. People are sharing latest machine learning, ML, algorithms, computations, graphs, charts and code snippets on a daily basis, focusing technical aspects and implementations. Given the overload of information towards technical aspects, less focus is on machine learning project discovery session or requirement gathering session, which focuses on business aspects of the problem. Being in this field for past few years, I have seen many successes and failures of ML projects. I strongly believe the project requirement or discovery session is one of the prime deciders between success and failure of any ML project, like any other project. So, let's start our journey towards making the complex simple and enhance ML productivity of your team by 10x. What is machine learning? Machine learning is a branch of artificial intelligence, AI, that involves finding patterns and relationships between input and output data attributes using historical data, and produces an optimized mathematical function, also called model, holding the relationship. The model is then used for predicting the output on new data.
Thank you for watching this video BTC Rise YouTube channel. Hello, here we are with another video from the BTC Rise YouTube channel. Welcome to BTC Rise YouTube channel.
The Tron MLM smart contract helps to take the business to the next level. The technically robust Tron blockchain network has played a key role in the daily functioning of businesses operating in the booming cryptocurrency space. It has already acquired a lot of recognition for collaborating with top global technology companies, gaming enterprises, digital wallets, and live streaming service providers. Many industries like financial services, logistics, supply chain management, logistics, and healthcare will immensely benefit by utilizing the Tron MLM smart contract. The core components of a Tron MLM smart contract are an integrated application programming interface (API), an immutable data storage module, a transaction processing module that ensures lightning-fast fund settlement, the delegated proof of stake consensus mechanism, support for multiple matrix plans and MLM schemes, a peer-to-peer commission payout system, integrated with numerous digital wallets and payment gateways. The main steps involved in establishing the Tron MLM smart contract, coding the terms and conditions of the smart contract by using the Solidity programming language, integration of the smart contract and a related D-app by downloading the Chrome extension, deploying the Tron smart contract by using the Tron Box tool and the Tron Virtual Machine (TVM). Receive the support of an experienced blockchain development company for getting a secure, bug-free, and decentralized Tron MLM smart contract.
Thank you for watching this video BTC Rise YouTube channel. Hello, here we are with another video from the BTC Rise YouTube channel. Welcome to BTC Rise YouTube channel.
What is Uniswap? A complete beginner's guide. Uniswap is a leading decentralized crypto exchange that runs on the Ethereum blockchain. The vast majority of crypto trading takes place on centralized exchanges such as Coinbase and Binance. These platforms are governed by a single authority, the company that operates the exchange. Require users to place funds under their control and use a traditional order book system to facilitate trading. Order book-based trading is where buy and sell orders are presented in a list along with the total amount placed in each order. The amount of open buy and sell orders for an asset is known as market depth. In order to make a successful trade using this system, a buy order has to be matched with a sell order on the opposite side of the order book for the same amount and price of an asset, and vice versa. Related, credit card companies should offer stablecoin payments or be left behind. Gartner, for example, if you wanted to sell 1 Bitcoin, BTC, at a price of $33,000 on a centralized exchange, you'd need to wait for a buyer to appear on the other side of the order book who's looking to buy an equal or higher amount of Bitcoin at that price. The main problem with this type of system is liquidity, which in this context refers to the depth and number of orders there are on the order book at any given time. If there's low liquidity, it means traders may not be able to fill their buy or sell orders. Another way to think of liquidity: imagine you own a food stall in a street market. If the street market is busy with stall owners selling goods and people buying produce and products, it would be considered a liquid market. If the market was quiet and there was little buying and selling going on, it would be considered a narrow market. What is Uniswap? Uniswap is a completely different type of exchange that's fully decentralized, meaning it isn't owned and operated by a single entity, and uses a relatively new type of trading model called an automated liquidity protocol. See below. Related, crypto hedge fund founder pleads guilty to $90 million fraud. The Uniswap platform was built in 2018 on top of the Ethereum blockchain, the world's second largest cryptocurrency project by market capitalization, which makes it compatible with all ERC-20 tokens and infrastructure such as wallet services like MetaMask and MyEther wallet. Uniswap is also completely open source, which means anyone can copy the code to create their own decentralized exchanges. It even allows users to list tokens on the exchange for free. Normal centralized exchanges are profit-driven and charge very high fees to list new coins, so this alone is a notable difference. Because Uniswap is a decentralized exchange, DEX, it also means users maintain control of their funds at all times as opposed to a centralized exchange that requires traders to give up control of their private keys so that orders can be logged on in internal database rather than be executed on a blockchain, which is more time-consuming and expensive. By retaining control of private keys, it eliminates the risk of losing assets if the exchange is ever hacked. According to the latest figures, Uniswap is currently the fourth largest decentralized finance (DeFi) platform and has over $3 billion worth of crypto assets locked away on its protocol. How Uniswap works: Uniswap runs on two smart contracts, an exchange contract and a factory contract. These are automatic computer programs that are designed to perform specific functions when certain conditions are met. In this instance, the factory smart contract is used to add new tokens to the platform, and the exchange contract facilitates all token swaps or trades. Any ERC20-based token can be swapped with another on the updated Uniswap v.2 platform. Automated liquidity protocol: the way Uniswap solves the liquidity problem, described in the introduction, of centralized exchanges is through an automated liquidity protocol. This works by incentivizing people trading on the exchange to become liquidity providers, LPs. Uniswap users pool their money together to create a fund that's used to execute all trades that take place on the platform. Each token listed has its own pool that users can contribute to, and the prices for each token are worked out using a math algorithm run by a computer, explained in How Token Price is Determined, below. With this system, a buyer or seller does not have to wait for an opposite party to appear to complete a trade. Instead, they can execute any trade instantly at a known price, provided there's enough liquidity in the particular pool to facilitate it.
Thank you for watching this video BTC Rise YouTube channel. Hello, here we are with another video from the BTC Rise YouTube channel. Welcome to BTC Rise YouTube channel.
What is Cardano? Similar to other cryptocurrencies, ADA, Cardano is a digital coin that can be used to store value or send and receive funds. The ADA cryptocurrency runs on the Cardano blockchain, a first-of-its-kind decentralized network. Based completely on scientific and mathematical principles and designed by experts in the fields of cryptography and engineering. The Cardano blockchain can be used to build smart contracts, and in turn, create decentralized applications and protocols. In addition, the ability to send and receive funds instantly, for minimal fees, has many applications in the world of business and finance. Instead of attempting to thwart global regulators, Cardano is building a blockchain with regulations in mind, to provide financial services to all. Cardano is looking to solve many of the blockchain industry's current problems, including the use of mathematics to provide a provably secure blockchain that is less prone to attacks, separation of accounting and computational layers, creation of a secure voting mechanism for token holders, a consensus mechanism that is infinitely scalable. Cardano blockchain architecture. The Cardano blockchain consists of two core components. The Cardano Settlement Layer, CSL, acts as a unit of account and is the place where token holders can send and receive ADA instantaneously with minimal transaction fees. The Cardano Computational Layer, CCL, is a set of protocols, which is the backbone of the blockchain, and helps to run smart contracts, ensure security and compliance, and allow for other advanced functionality, such as blacklisting and identity recognition. The Cardano open source code is written using Haskell, a universally recognized and secure programming language. Cardano works on a specially designed proof-of-stake (PoS) blockchain protocol for consensus called Ouroboros. This consensus mechanism allows for ADA to be sent and received easily and securely at all times, while also ensuring the safety of smart contracts on the Cardano blockchain. At the same time, as a PoS consensus mechanism, Ouroboros provides rewards to token holders who stake their ADA to the network and help ensure network consensus. Daedalus Wallet. Unlike other major cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin and Ethereum, Cardano has its own wallet for the ADA cryptocurrency. With the Daedalus Wallet, users don't just get a wallet. They run a full blockchain node, giving them total control over their funds and the ability to ensure transparency over the Cardano blockchain. In addition, Daedalus serves as the only wallet where ADA holders can take part in the Cardano staking system. Because Cardano operates a PoS blockchain protocol as previously mentioned, token holders can receive rewards for either delegating ADA or running a staking pool within the Daedalus wallet. This gives Cardano ADA holders the opportunity to earn cryptocurrency while supporting the network. Uses for ADA Cardano. The Cardano coin can be used as a transfer of value in a similar way that cash is currently used. This is not very different from other cryptocurrencies such as Ethereum and Bitcoin, but ADA has other uses as well. One of the core principles of Cardano is its PoS blockchain protocol, where ADA is staked to the blockchain to help stake pool operators successfully verify transactions on the blockchain. This is where Cardano Crypto comes in handy. Those who stake their ADA to the blockchain are rewarded for their efforts with more Cardano Crypto in return. This staking system helps maintain security throughout the blockchain. There is also the use of ADA in voting. In Cardano, unlike other blockchain projects, it is not miners who vote and decide on changes to the protocol, it is token holders. Therefore, when a new change or development is proposed to the Cardano blockchain, Cardano crypto holders use their ADA to vote on these proposals. This way, everyone who owns the cryptocurrency has a say in its development. In the future, ADA will also be used to power the smart contract platform on the Cardano blockchain. Developers will utilize ADA to create smart contracts and applications that run on the secure, decentralized Cardano blockchain. Without a native Cardano coin, there would be no way to execute these contracts. Who created Cardano? In the early days of Ethereum, one of its co-founders, Charles Hoskinson, saw the need for a more standardized and scalable blockchain. With his mathematics background, Hoskinson began thinking about more scientific ways to build a blockchain. During this time, Hoskinson connected with Jeremy Wood, a former co-worker at Ethereum, who was looking to create a better blockchain and smart contracts platform. The two began to pursue Cardano as it exists today.
Thank you for watching this video BTC Rise YouTube channel. Hello, here we are with another video from the BTC Rise YouTube channel. Welcome to BTC Rise YouTube channel.
What is 1inch? 1inch. 1inch is a decentralized exchange, DEX, aggregator, connecting several DEXs into one platform to allow its users to find the most efficient swapping routes across all platforms. In order for a user to find the best price for a swap, they need to look at every exchange. DEX aggregators eliminate the need for manually checking, bringing efficiency to swapping on DEXs. DEX aggregators work by sourcing liquidity from different DEXs, meaning that they are able to offer users better token swap rates than they could find on any single DEX, in the shortest time possible. 1inch launched in August 2020 after a $2.8 million funding raise from Binance Labs, Galaxy Digital, Greenfield One, Libertas Capital, Dragonfly Capital, FTX, IOSG, Launch Hub Ventures and Divergence Ventures. In December 2020, 1inch raised another $12 million in Series A funding, led by Pantera Capital, with others including ParaFi Capital, Blockchain Capital, Nima Capital and Spartan Group. The funding round was conducted through a SAFT sale, simple agreement for future tokens. 1inch in winter 2020 also launched Mooniswap, its own automated market maker, AMM. Who are the founders of 1inch? 1inch was founded by Sergey Kunz and Anton Bykov over the course of the ETH New York Hackathon in 2019. The two had earlier met during a live stream of Kunz's YouTube channel, Cryptomaniacs, and began entering hackathons together, winning a prize at a hackathon in Singapore as well as 2 major awards from Ethereum Global. Prior to 1inch, Kunz worked as a senior developer at product price aggregator Commerce Connector, coded at communication agency Herzog, led projects at Mimicom Consultancy, and then worked full-time at Porsche in both DevOps and cybersecurity. Bykov, currently the CTO of 1inch, had worked in software development since 2002, and worked in decentralized finance, DeFi, since 2017 on products including GDAI.io and Near Protocol. Related pages, check out Paraswap here. Another DEX aggregator. Check out 0x Protocol, which operates DEX liquidity aggregator 0x API. To learn all about crypto, read up on CMC Alexandria. How many 1inch, 1INCH, coins are there in circulation? The 1inch token launch was announced in August 2020. At the time, co-founder Sergey Kunz said that the token would be registered with a regulator, but did not specify which. According to Kunz, the 1INCH tokens are not intended to be securities, or an investment. The 1INCH tokens are intended to be used for their consumptive purposes on the 1inch network, the 1INCH token protocols, and other applications that third parties may develop utilizing the 1INCH tokens and/or the permissionless blockchain-based decentralized 1inch network. He added at the independent board of the Cayman Islands 1inch Foundation will support the adoption of 1inch tokens. The 1inch token will be used to stake and participate in the governance of 1inch protocols by all holders. How is 1inch network secured? 1inch is non-custodial, and all trades take place within one transaction from a user's Ethereum-based wallet. As of December 2020, Oasis, Kyber Network, Uniswap, 0x Relays and others are integrated into 1inch's protocol. Swap fee. The swap fee is a fixed fee charged on each swap on the protocol. Price impact fee. The price impact fee is a dynamic swapping fee charged on each swap and based on the price impact incurred. In the first version of Mooniswap, the system adds a decay period, time delay, when adjusting asset prices, which makes arbitrage more competitive and adds protection from front-running attacks. Over the past 4 months, 1inch validated its thesis that this decreases arbitrageurs' profits and increases liquidity providers' profits. The price impact fee adds an extra dimension to our AMM design. Based on 1inch team's simulations, the price impact fee could increase liquidity providers' revenues by several times, in comparison to existing solutions. This is possible even on a market with fairly distributed volumes. Decay period. The decay period is a unique feature that protects traders from front-running attacks and prevents arbitrage traders from easily extracting value from pools. Longer decay periods lead to a wider price spread in the pool after trades. 1 stakers can set a decay period between 1 minute and 5 minutes. Governance reward. The governance reward is introduced to compensate stakers for their participation in the 1-inch liquidity protocol governance. The reward is sourced from the swap fee and the price impact fee. The DAO governs the size of both of these fees.
Thank you for watching this video BTC Rise YouTube channel.